Hello guys, in today's video we will make a new tier list for August, and a lot of new heroes has been released. As you can see, there is a lot of them that wasn't even included in the previous one, and a lot of you guys said that the tier list wasn't even properly designed because I did it on the phone, and this time I will do it on the iPad and it will be more and easier to follow up. And also I will explain a little bit about each one and why it fits to a certain tier. And yeah, so make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and make sure you join my Discord, the link in the description. I host giveaways every week. I giving skin boxes away, and also you can support me directly by subscribing to my membership in YouTube. It helps me a lot and everything is appreciated. And for now, enjoy the video. So I will start by going to the monkey. Monkey, in my opinion, he is good in early game, but he also needs his mythic artifact, so he will not be better than B or A tier. I will not put S tier for anyone unless he is completely broken. I will not include everyone in S tier like I did in my previous videos. I will only give you guys the best heroes here, and A tier will be someone who can be playable, and B tier is like people who are good but then they fall out. So Baphomet is the same as B tier. I highly recommend Baphomet to use it in all the PvE where you are fighting bosses, where you are fighting all these things. Baphomet are so good, and he is not good in PvP, so just keep that in mind. Maybe in early game, but late game he is not. White Ox, good in early game. Mid game maybe a little bit, but then late game is not very good. The Moon, I saw a lot of comments saying that he is better than most of other marksmans. I do agree, but I don't see her getting to the B tier. Early game she is good, yeah, but I mean, she's not gonna be useful in my opinion. Her Eternal Artifact may be useful where she gives a lot of boost, but yeah. Prisoner, I don't think he is C tier. Silence is one of the heroes that you can combine and put in any lineup, and she works perfectly. I know some of people will say she is S tier, but in my opinion she is A tier. S tier I will only give her to a completely broken heroes. The Chef, this is one of the good early game heroes that she is providing a lot and healing a lot, especially if you have her mythic artifact. Paladin is always gonna be in S tier. This guy is completely broken. This is one of the broken heroes, but he doesn't work alone, so you need to keep in mind that he needs support. Captain, no, there's way more better marksmans in these days. I think I forgot to include the new hero. I will add it as we go. There is the new Shadow Fiend. But yeah, Captain is B tier. He's good in early game, but that's all. Shadow Master. I think I will only include one of each tier or things in the S tier. I think even Paladin I can take him out from there, because I don't want to put a lot of people in S tier, but Shadow Master is one of the best marksmans alongside with the Gunslinger, but the Shadow Fiend now do everything perfectly. I wish I have it here. I will add him. One moment. So the Shadow Fiend, I will add him just to make sure. He is the best marksman in the game right now. No one can beat him. All the buffs that he do is just completely, and all the damage he's doing, the burst, everything is just perfect. Medusa, no. I don't have to even explain her. She just put shields and that's not gonna work. Dragon, as I said, early game maybe you will like him, but right now in this meta and all these heroes, Dragon has no use. Abyssal Queen, still one of the best mages, but I think Witch is slightly better than her, only because she do anti-heals, and we are living in an era where Paladin is there, whereas Arcane Saint is there, whereas a lot of heals is going on, and you are forced to use Witch to be able to counter them. Especially even for this guy, the Shadow Fiend, he heals himself by stealing others. But if you have Witch, it also impacts him. So make sure you have Witch over Abyssal Queen if you are facing a lot of heals. But yeah, Abyssal Queen is still a good source of burst damage and dealing a lot of crit damage. The Fan, in my opinion, B tier. I don't see her being used more than early game. Some people use it in end game, but honestly, with all these new heroes we're having, this is completely out of balance to be there. I think there's way better things. Hela is the same thing. All these heroes, in my opinion, Hela is one of the good heroes to use in what it's called bosses fights when it's mage. She deals a lot of damage, guys. Keep that in mind. The Hidden Ninja is good in bosses. If you are free to play, make sure you use Hidden Ninja. I explained in my video. Hidden Ninja gives you a lot of advantages in bosses fights due to his 8 stars skill, where he silenced the bosses constantly. The Whaley, I don't think I have to talk about him. He do push back enemies, but he's completely useless. He's just one hero that do one wave every 5-10 seconds, and that's all he does. There's nothing else. Iron Blade, the same thing. He's not gonna do anything for the team. He just do one big burst damage every ultimate, and that's all. The Masked Ninja. I did a mistake and said that he's F or C tier, but he is A tier, guys. With his Eternal Artifact only. If he doesn't have Eternal Artifact, this guy will be C tier in my opinion. With Eternal Artifact, he is A tier because he is like a pushing machine. And that's something you need to keep in mind. He is one of the best heroes to push enemies in the corner. Combining him with Holy Healer and Witch and maybe the Shadow Fiend can be a deadly combo. Whirlpool, I can put him in A, but in my opinion, I want to keep the A tier is really where is things so powerful or like game changing. Whirlpool is good, but in end game I don't see him used as much as all other heroes. But he is good overall until, especially for free to play, because it's easy to get his shards from the shops, and he is legend, and you're gonna get a lot of shards for him. He definitely B tier. Skeleton is our first F tier. Diva, she is very useful in the Gate of Darkness. She is also useful in bosses fights, in the tribe boss. Use her everywhere that you can out heal the damage that the enemy is doing, and if you have her mythic artifact, that's like perfect. She will heals immediately everyone and keeps everyone alive. The Soul Doll, again, like I don't see her in B tier. She's C tier. She's completely good in maybe some boss fights, but to be honest, right now we are living with Gunslinger, with Shadow Master, with Shadow Fiend. She used to be so powerful in the past, but right now we have a lot more options, that there is better options for you to use in bosses fights, and she is sadly getting out of the tier list. Deer and Diva can be both good. Deer, especially when she giving you a lot of damage reduction, but I think Diva is slightly better, but they are both in B tier in my opinion, especially if you have their mythic artifact. The Pyramid, C tier, even though some people still use it even in mid game. She can be useful, but I don't think she can be in B or A tier. Like, having Arcane Saint is just completely game changer right now. It puts everyone below the average and just put them out of control. Cowboy, C tier, he can be useful in some boss fights, but not that much. Red Hood Hat is B tier, and if you are free to play, Red Hood is A tier for you. But right now I will keep her in B tier. I highly recommend you to use her in the boss fights. I highly recommend you to use her in your campaign fights. She is a machine. listen to this when I say it's easy to get her shards, by the way. You can always buy her shards daily. If you do it constantly, you will get a lot of stars on her, and you can awakening her and also move her forward as your main DPS if you are free to play. But keep in mind, she might fall off completely in the end game, which she will do. So I highly recommend having Shadow Master as a backup, but she is definitely gonna carry you a lot in the campaign and all these boss fights. Sword Devil, even though you guys keep saying you don't see it in my previous video, but this is Sword Devil and this is Sword Devil. These two guys are the same. This is from the old version. I will put it here and I will use my Sword Devil. In my opinion, a lot of people gonna hate me, but he is B tier right now. He used to be A tier in my opinion. To be honest, he was so good. He did a lot of good things in the past, but right now we have other things that do more things for us. I will give an example. Sword Devil used to push enemies and deal damage, but right now if you do this and the enemy has Arcane Saint or he has Paladin and Dark Knight, you will need Panda. Panda is one of the best heroes. He is a machine. He has a lot of anti-heal. Keep that in mind. Right now I am using him. He counters everyone. Combining Wine Panda and Witch will counter everyone. You can counter the Arcane Saint, you can counter Diva, you can counter Dark Knight. They are both giving you a lot of anti-heals. Combining Witch and Wine Panda, and then you put someone like the 10-man pet where you get an additional 27% or 35% heavy injury. You will have completely anti-heal by 100% to the enemies. These two combined together will completely kills the heals from your enemy team, sorry. Dark Knight is Dark Knight. He is always gonna be S tier. He is one of the best front lines. You can combine him with Paladin, you can combine him with Wine Panda, you can combine him with Mask Ninja, whatever you feel like, but in here the S tier is gonna be the broken heroes in my opinion. Lucifer, F tier, straightforward. Unholy healer. She's A tier, and to be honest, I could put her in S tier only because she's game changer in bosses, game changer on all the events that you can do. She immediately silences everyone. She will get you in the tower. You can push everything in the tower only because of Unholy Healer. Using her will give you all the advantages over anything else in the team. Just because of her pool, just because of her healing. If you have 5 lineup, 5 heroes with Eternal, I highly recommend you to put Unholy Healer for Eternal too. She is one of the best to carry your team everywhere. Snowyman, B tier. No, there is way more and better support right now. I don't want to explain why, but just think about Arcane Saint. Arcane Saint can give you all your teams more energy, and he can heal them. He can do a lot of things. Snowyman only give energy and stuns the enemy in the beginning of the fight, but this guy does a lot more. Levi, A tier. He is so good, but right now with the Shadow Fiend, I will just keep here the best heroes in the game. A tier is second best. The Shadow Fiend just completely dominating. Go Fish, go F. Mars, Bamboo, all these are F tier. Angel, I saw some people enjoy playing Angel. I will give them the credit to have C tier, but no, all these just no. This one is good early game. I will put her with the Red Hood hat, but Red Hood hat is way better. But this guy Fire is completely good too if you want to use her in your lineup. The Goblin, and here we come. Warlock. Guys, Warlock with Mythic Artifact until mid-game 2.5 million. One of the best heroes you can use. with mythic artifact. I repeat, 2.5 million, you can use Warlock. Other than that, keep him out. The god himself, Arcane Saint, the game changer, he fucked the game completely. Welcome to the S tier. Neza, S tier. Right now, the Foxy is A tier. Foxy and Levi has a good combination, but keep in mind Foxy in bosses fights, Foxy in places that you need a lot of push and damage to the front lines, she can do a lot. But there is way better. I explained why Witch is better for PvP, and Abyssal Queen I think slightly better because she deals damage to everyone. But Foxy combined with another one like the Shadow Fiend or with the Levi, she can be useful too. And yeah, I think I have everyone here now. I didn't miss anyone. A lot of comments was in the past video that I missed some. If you want me to give you the best lineup right now to run, it's Neza with Paladin, Shadow Fiend and Witch, and with Arcane Saint. These are the best lineup, but also you can switch the Arcane Saint with Silence. You can switch Paladin with Wine Panda with the Neza. You can switch these two. You can play around like this lineup. You can play around a little bit with things, but if you're looking for the best marksman, it's the Shadow Fiend. If you are looking for the best witch, it's for the best mage, it's the Witch. These two are completely what deals a lot of damage in the game, combined with Neza, combined with Wine Panda for the anti-heals to counter Arcane Saint. Like, you got my point. You can build whatever lineup you want from here. I know a lot of you guys will skip to this part and just look at the final thing and don't do anything. I just want to ask you all for leaving a like and subscribe, and make sure you join the Discord. I'm hosting giveaways, and check out my membership in YouTube. You can support me directly there. It helps me a lot and it keeps me motivated to do these videos for you guys, and I appreciate all the support you guys giving me. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if I forgot someone or if you disagree with something that I am mentioning here. And I appreciate all the support you guys giving me, and the like is the most minimum thing you guys can give me to keep me motivated to provide for you. And yeah, until then, have a good one.